It's April 8th, and it's snowing. All these little droplets were snow. This is why we can't get anything done. Ooh, it is cold out today. I can't believe it. That's just ridiculous. We're gonna come in here just because I want to show y'all what is going on. So, just a nice insight. This is Dad's heater core. He had his core rebuilt, which don't look rebuilt. I think this is the core, but it's all been redone. So we got that. I got two sets of pedals here. I'm going to be showing you how to convert those to a manual setup of pedals. And I've got my 4-speed set up on the table because I'm playing with it and all that jazz. This is the shifter I was going to run. It's an old, that is a Competition Plus. It's the old early style, and I had my pistol grip on it, but I put that inside. And here is something I learned recently. You never know everything. So, you look at that shifter. This is just a normal Hurst shifter. This is what you're supposed to use with a pistol grip to compensate for the long throw. These longer arms stick down, compensate for that super long shifter arm. It's supposed to make your shift pattern a lot tighter. You know, a lot less throw so you don't bust your knuckles on the dash. So I'm going to be, and this has a slip fit style. You know, the shifter just slots down in there. And I don't think I'm going to run that. I'm going to take these two shifters apart, or maybe this one and another shifter I've got, and I'm going to exchange these arms out into the other shifter. So that way I'll have a really good, you know, rebuilt, you know, mechanism in here, but with these arms. And of course, you've all seen my bell housing and loved my bell housing that I polished. It's looking kind of sad right now. It's just been sitting in the corner, but you know, that's an old Anson steel bell housing, you know, a scatter shield, blow-proof bell housing that I polished. That's mild steel I polished. And there's no coating on here. This has been sitting out here in the garage getting condensation. It hasn't rusted yet. But my plan is to probably try and find a clear coat that won't dull this out. Because as you can see, that's how clear it is. And then I put red candy paint in the rising sun motif. You know, the rebirth of Jezebel. And I love that bell housing. I'm sorry. I can be cocky and arrogant about that thing because that thing is just cool. There's Dad's other Charger hood. Found a guy up local. He had a 68 or 9 hood. I don't know which one this is. Oh, I just lost power in my garage. That's awesome. But that hood is going to be the sacrificial hood that gets cut up. And power's trying to come back on. I don't know why we lost power, but we're going to cut holes in this hood, put it on Dad's car, and either going to paint it satin black or maybe body color. Don't know yet, but it's already red. But that's the plan with that. And then I got my Hemi kind of mocked up, which you've seen, you know. Bobby put those decals on. I got both zoomies on it. Got the old nostalgia valve covers on it. I hate how it's dark in here right now. But everything's just, you know, sitting there. I got to go up to Illinois and get my block someday. And then I'm also on the hunt for a set of 6-pack connecting rods or Hemi connecting rods. So if anybody of you who've got a set of those that they want to sell, I don't expect it given to me. I'll happily pay for parts if I got the money at the time. The idea of the 6-pack rod versus Hemi rod is this 440's connecting rod is a little bit shorter than a Hemi rod, so that'll lower the compression ratio just a slight bit. The measurements are 6.76 inches long versus 6.86. So you'll lose about a whole point of compression with those 12-to-1 pistons with an iron head. That'll be perfect for that engine. But if I had a set of Hemi rods, I'll run the 12-to-1. That'll just make it sound so much better, especially with those zoomy headers when we put it on the engine stand. But yeah, I just want to show you why progress is halted, because it's hard to work out in this weather. But anyways, guys, once again, I appreciate everything you do for this channel. This channel wouldn't be where it was without you guys. So, just again, thank you. And hope you guys all have a good weekend, good week, you know, what have you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. 4-cylinder? Good sound. Damn it, I'm getting a boner. I'm kidding.
I don't think you are.
Oh yeah, the cutouts. Apparently it does. I kind of expected a little more. What do you say about that, Dan?
Richard almost drove through my truck.
He almost did.
That would have been fucking awesome.
That's on camera.
That would have been fucking.
Not my car.
You know what that?
That is
That's
true.
the right answer.
It's not yours no
That's
more.
exactly the right fucking answer. What's great is that would have been a great fucking Mopars Unlimited.
I know.
Fucking garage tech.
That'd have been fucking awesome.
How to load a fucking car. Fuck you. Oh, is it park?
It doesn't have park. I'm kidding.
It does have park, but
I got terrible lighting on this side. Oh well.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I can't.